Hello, Stampin' Buddies. It's Lori from Lori's Little Bit of Crafting, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. And Late Night Lori strikes again. This is becoming a habit, I think. It's kind of fun. It is not quite 11 p.m. We'll see how long it takes for my phone to upload this once I get it posted. But I was working on some old card kits that I had to put together. And I came across one where I needed to use the modern oval punch. All right, hopefully you're not seeing too much of my ugly ceiling or anything, but this modern oval punch is still available. It was in a mini catalog originally, carried over, and it's currently in our annual catalog. It's $23, but Stampin' Up! Punches are really heavy duty. They're pretty good compared to some of the other ones that I've used before. So I'm just going to show you a quickie technique for getting the punch size that you want. All right. If you know how to use your punches, you can watch for my next video. But I know there's a lot of people that don't use their punches to their fullest potential. All right. So you get a punch, you just want to do the basic shape. I always turn my punch over so that I can actually see where it's going to be punching out. I get my piece of paper that's whatever size, or I have a full sheet, it doesn't matter. But I put it in and you punch, right? And it comes out and you're good to go. So what happens if you've got a little scrap, but you can't quite get it in there? A nice technique is to put it on a sticky note, also known as Post-it notes, and then you can slide it wherever you want. And so it doesn't matter how small it is, as long as it fits in that oval, you're good to go. All right. And then this, because it's just a Post-it note, it's going to come off real easy, right? What if you need, sorry for the dinging that's on my iPad. What if you need an oval that's longer or shorter than what your punch is? Well, this one happens to be an oval, but you know, there's other banner punches that you can do the same thing with, and you can actually do this with your dies. So maybe I'll kind of demonstrate it with dies sometimes too. So if you want to make it a different size, you need to make sure that you have your cardstock or paper, your designer series paper, whatever you're going to be punching, and it needs to be the same size, either the height or whatever you want to call that. And I usually go in from the side and then I'll pull it out from the center. Okay. So this way, I'm only going to have this part getting cut, right? So we're going to cut it. And then what I can do is basically the same thing this way. It's hard to do it holding it in midair, but I can make it longer by pulling it through and then cutting the other side. All right. Now, if you wanted to make it shorter, it's basically the same thing. You just go in and let's say I want to go like here and make it a little more circlish. Maybe it would look like an apple. You just cut it a little shorter then. All right. So your punches are really versatile, and you know, a lot of people are really creative and they come up with different like punch art, where they'll take a punch and they'll finagle a paper in there with the different shapes and make it into something totally different from what the punch was initially designed for. So there's just a few ways to maximize use of your punch. I hope it helped somebody out. But that's what I have for tonight. Just a quick technique for your evening. Let me know what you think. If it's something you've used, if it was something new that you think, hey, I never saw that before. Hopefully I helped somebody. All right. So until next time, happy stamping. Have a good night, everybody.